Hey guys, Zach here. Just wanted to do a short vid. I know it's been a while. I've been on the road a lot traveling. I've got a bunch of vids planned for the next month or 2 months coming up. Some exciting stuff going on out here in Arizona. Monkey Edge is having a big get-together with a lot of the premium custom makers, so that should be cool. Hopefully we'll score some sweet new knives out of that event. But what I wanted to do today was just talk about knife maker warranties. You know, and I know it's a hotly debated topic. You know, this knife is fail or that knife is fail, and you know, a lot of knives are going to fail. Okay, not everybody's QC is 100%. You're going to get a knife that's going to fail one way or another, or maybe it'll get to you broken to begin with. What really is, for me, what's important for me is how that knife maker takes care of the issue, or how that company takes care of the issue. So these three I've got in front of you, you've got the ZT 0560, the Desert Tan Roadhouse, and a Socom, Microtech Socom Elite. I've had an issue, in 2012 I had issues with all three of these. And my different experiences, I'm just going to talk briefly about my different experience, what went wrong, and what the knife maker did to correct the issue, and really how long it took them to correct the issue. Let's start with Socom Elite. Alright, sweet little knife. Lots of people like them, lots of people own them. The only issue I had with this was this glass breaker right here would rattle, and that's somewhat common in this particular knife. For $200 to $300 knife, I want it to be perfect, you know. I don't want, if I can get this to focus, I don't like, especially if it's newer and not used very much, I want it to be right. So I got with Microtech, ended up sending it back. I had to send, I think, $15 for shipping. Microtech agreed that it was an issue and they would fix it. I had to send the knife plus a $15 check back to them for return shipping. So I was out the shipping going, and I was out the shipping back on a knife that was fairly new and hadn't been used. I probably should have just sent it back to the company I bought it from, but since I already had carried it a little bit, I was really left with no option. So I sent it to Microtech. I think it took 6 weeks. It was supposed to be a quick turnaround, according to their service department or their warranty department, but I think it took 5 or 6 weeks, and 15 shipping one way, and I don't know, $10 with shipping and insurance the other way. So ended up fixing it and getting it back, but cost me shipping both ways, and also, you know, it took a long time. So I know that Microtech is notorious for not having awesome service department, even if their knives are awesome. Next up we have the Desert Roadhouse, and this one actually came to me broken. Kind of a long story, but it had total lock failure. The lock would slip right here, and if I pushed just a little bit of pressure on the blade, it would break free and be loose. I contacted the person that I bought it from on eBay, and they said, oh, you know, they were going to work with me and send me my money back or send me another knife, but I really wanted this specific brown Roadhouse. So I said, you know what, send me money for the shipping. I'll send it to back to Emerson, and we'll see. Well, I paid to ship, you know, to Emerson, and I think it took them only a week and a half, and I didn't have to send any money for return shipping at all, and they had fixed it. They put a new liner in here. That's one of the nice things about these liner locks. You don't have to replace a whole scale. It seems to be quite a bit cheaper. They sharpened it, put a new liner in it, and sent it back, and it was good as new. So Emerson, 2 thumbs up for them. You know, taking care of the problem right away. No questions asked, no anything. Sending the knife back without me having to send shipping money, which was a plus for me. And finally, my 0560, which I carried for, I don't know, maybe since June or so, had the same type of issue, where all of a sudden, just out of nowhere one day, a little bit of pressure here and the lock would slip and disengage almost effortlessly, really. And it was, you know, it was dangerous actually. So I ended up sending this one back to ZT, and of course I had to pay for shipping to ZT. But I didn't have to pay for any return shipping or anything like the Microtech. I just paid for the shipping, filled out their warranty form. I think they replaced the whole scale. I don't know what else they would have been able to do. And they sent it back, I think, within a week, really, of getting it. So the fastest turnaround. second fastest turnaround, very slowest. So all three issues with all three. The Emerson and the ZT, obviously, with the lock failure being a more major issue. All three, no questions asked, repaired and sent back to me. All three as good as new again. So there's just kind of my my input on these three for 2012. All the rest, I haven't had any issues with any of the other ones that I purchased in 2012, but I wanted to, you know, just give a shout out to companies that take care of their customers, you know, when there are issues with their product. So anyway, talk to you later, guys. See ya.